Hello, Internet, and welcome to Behind the Meme. Today we have a look at the history of the hashtag. This is a topic I've been wanting to make a video on for quite some time now. Considering our reliance on the internet, it seems like a good topic to educate ourselves on, and let's be honest, if you're watching this video, you probably use the internet pretty damn often. So here's a quick history lesson on the thing you love or you hate, but either way has become a part of your life. If you grew up in the pre-internet era, you more than likely remember the days of corded telephones and landlines. That's right, kids. There was a time when cell phones weren't owned by everybody and texting didn't exist. You actually had to muster up the courage to call your crush's house and hope that her dad didn't answer the phone and threaten to beat your ass to a pulp. Ugh, memories. And if you somehow remember the rotary phone, I'm just curious to how you transitioned to using the internet so easily. I could really use some tips to help out my grandma. I mean, every time I show her my cell phone, she looks at me like I'm Harry Potter. Seriously. But that's neither here nor there. The reason I bring up these ancient telephones is that because they were the starting point of the hashtag, or pound sign as it was originally called. If we're being technical, the pound sign was used prior to phone technology in the form of written symbols and typewriters, but for the sake of keeping on track, we'll just pick up with its usage on telephones. The pound sign was used as a means to navigate a business's automated telephone menu, typically as an option to end the call, pay your bill, etc., blah blah blah. Rather than mess with automated menus, I always just opted to not pay my bills. I never claimed to be a saint, okay? But my strategy worked fine up until the day I found myself doing questionable things in a dark alley for crack money, for McDonald's. The pound symbol was used for this purpose from around 1966 to present day, but it also acquired a new way to be used as well as a new name with the dawn of the internet. On August 23rd, 2007, a Google developer by the name of Chris Messina tweeted, "How do you feel about using pound for groups, as in pound bar camp?" At first, his recommendation wasn't met with much praise from the tech community or even Twitter. He was trying to come up with a simple process so that separate groups of people who wanted to talk about a particular topic had the ease and ability to connect with other folks who wanted to join in on the discussion of whatever that topic was. But Messina didn't want to invent a whole new symbol, as phone keyboards were already equipped with the pound symbol, and it didn't have much use outside of the automated menus. A couple days after his tweet, a fellow techie suggested that the pound symbol be called a hashtag instead, because hashtag sounds way catchier and cooler. I mean, come on, pound, hashtag, yeah, they both sound dumb, but hashtag sounds a little less dumb. Or maybe it sounds more dumb. Either way, this was the initial conception of what we know as the hashtag on the internet. And it wouldn't truly gain traction until 2008 when conservatives used it to encourage Congress to vote in favor of an energy bill from that year. Politics have never really been a point of interest for the younger crowd until the world recently started to go to hell in a handbasket, so this really wasn't enough to boost the hashtag's popularity to the point it's at now, but it was noticed by Twitter users and began to become more common with its usage. Finally, in 2009, Twitter fully embraced the use of the hashtag by adding the hyperlink feature to all hashtag topics. This was the catalyst for the hashtag evolving into the social media necessity and phenomena that we know it as today. And boy, let me tell you, what a phenomena it has become. You can't browse Twitter or Instagram without seeing at least one post with the hashtag in it. Facebook has even caught on to using the hashtag, but honestly, hashtags on Facebook just seem a bit odd. Twitter will always be the original OG for the social media hashtag, and for that we must all say thank you, or goddamn you Twitter, depending on what your perspective of hashtags is. Hashtags have become the easy way to keep up with world events, news, sports, and even various local events. Which, by the way, if anybody's going to the San Francisco Furry Convention this weekend, I may or may not be there dressed up as a fox. I repeat, I may or may not be there dressed up as a fox. Hashtag furry love, hashtag it's not strange, hashtag my mom still loves me, hashtag don't judge me, hashtag it licks bigger in real life, hashtag. But hey, that's the internet for you, and on the internet, hashtags are king. Thank you all so very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch my next video and stay up to date on all your favorite memes and trends. Who knows, you may learn about something you never knew about before. I'll catch you beautiful people next time.